The store window of a small rusty shop displayed a bowl with a subtle hint of glitter. This variety store in Chelsea, London, looked ordinary from the outside. There wasn't even a storefront. As a stranger in the city, I am not sure why I was so eager to open the door to the store, but I was attracted to an exquisite bowl on display that seemed to greet me with a smile. The bowl had a unique tint, a light pink base that resonated with the sky at dawn, and a thickly applied glaze that interlaced like a silver cloud. The pool of glaze inside the bowl resembled a pond full of tiny bubble lights. It was just a bowl, but to me it looked like a rose-colored spiral nebula. That morning, I received an email from my mom at home. She mentioned that the very first bowl I made that I gifted her suddenly broke and asked me whether I was all right. At the time, I was living in a one-room mansion with an electric furnace. I had started creating pottery to make a living as an artist. I thought about how long I had continued to do this. It really did not do justice to think only in the number of years. I spent so many years devoting my time into creating, but everything I made seemed mediocre. There were somewhat decent pieces, but there was nothing that stood out except for the bowl I made for my mom. I was ready to give up on myself, deciding that it was not worth my time. That was when I decided to take a trip. The inside of the store was spacious, with not many things on display. The white shelf on the wall had no products, only a few cardboard boxes. I sat down towards the back of the shop, and a lady who was closing the cardboard boxes stood and looked back. She had on a white shirt and an apron. She was a small lady who had her gray hair in a bun and smiled at me as she saw me. "I'm sorry, but we are closing as of today." She was the owner. "If it is at all possible," I asked, "can you show me the bowl displayed in the store window?" "Oh, of course," she replied with a bigger smile. "I'm glad you like it." She took the bowl as if she was picking up her most valuable treasure and showed it to me. I knew how precious it was, so I hesitated. "Can I touch it?" She nodded and said, "Yes, please. You will get a better feel by actually holding it." The bowl just slipped into my hand as if it were meant to be mine. The warm touch, a luminous complexion, and a sturdy weight. This tiny universe sat gently in my hand after being born from flame and ash. This simple single bowl, as I held it in my hand, touched my heart and soul. The owner was silent as she watched. Then she whispered to me, "The shape of the bowl mirrors how the artist's hand is shaped. You are now putting your hand on her hand. Don't forget her touch." The bowl was placed back where it belonged, in the store window. I went out on the street and looked through the window one last time to witness the spiral nebula that was shaped like her hand. I was inspired to create again and to respond to her touch. First, I will create one for my mom, then another for myself.